Wait a minute, that looks a little familiar. Does it not? This might be a polarizing feature among players. I can see it now. Hello beautiful souls, Plushie here, welcome back, or if it's your first time here, welcome to your newfound cozy corner of the internet. Are you as excited as me for this new light chase? But before we get into that, as you might have seen a moment prior, Live Makeover now has 2 monthly subscription options instead of just 1. Let me preface the following by saying this feature is currently on the Southeast Asian server from what I've seen and not on our global server. Having said that, nothing is stopping them from bringing it over to our server in the future if it proves to be lucrative. What does this mean for the player base? Well, it could be received both ways. Either those who spend regularly on the game anyhow will be pleased with this as it increases their monthly diamond income, while for some who consider themselves little shrimpies when it comes to spending, aka they recharge a bit every now and again, this could pose as a bit of a dilemma, choosing which subscription to opt for. It does say here that the perks stack, so you could have both running simultaneously for maximum resources, but if you can only afford one or the other, there are many other factors to consider. This new membership, for instance, even comes with an animated avatar frame and additional little perks as well. But more on that in a future video. For now, our focal point will be analyzing all the new items in the Dance of Vanity light chase, giving the main looks a rank on the versatility scale and showcasing some of the items from the sets. While I don't have anywhere near enough to complete any of the 5-star outfits on the Southeast Asian server, that won't stop me from attempting to get at least some pieces and then checking out other people's stylings in order to take a closer look at all the pieces that I'm missing. Shout out to all who are featured in the video. This will also help me decide on whether I want to pull for both outfits on my main global account. Starting off with a snow-clad butterfly set. The hair is very whimsical and soft, with a touch of the je ne sais quoi, which might just be it giving off Sailor Moon vibes. I absolutely love how the fringe almost forms a heart shape, it's so cute. This piece is the very essence of what a butterfly would be if it found itself transformed into a dress. Little butterfly details take the place of the usual ribbon or bow we might have, fully embracing the fairy butterfly aesthetic, which definitely pays off. It is also accompanied by numerous sparkling butterflies fluttering about, which further elevates the enchantment behind it all. The earrings are delicate but not dainty, with a touch of bling. The gloves are intricate and vambrace-like, yet still remain true to the overall style. The headpiece has a grand and regal design, and so does the choker, both adorned with a multitude of butterflies, which surprisingly doesn't feel at all clustered. This small butterfly resting delicately on the finger is too cute for words, highlighting the sense of enchantment, almost like having a friendly companion. The puffed sleeves add a playful vintage charm to the overall look. The tattoo, unfortunately, is barely visible in lighter skin tones, so that's one of the downsides I've observed so far. The cute cuff chain decoration elevates the look even further and ties in well with the shoes, which are very much fairy core coded and adorable. So, overall, on the versatility scale, I would give it a solid 9 out of 10. Seeing as it could be used in all types of whimsical and magical looks, even perhaps a cute spring look as well. A lot of the smaller pieces could be mixed and matched, so the pairing potential is there. Even the bigger items could potentially be incorporated into various other styles aside from the romantic butterfly motif, so you could go big and bold if you so wished, by recoloring the set for instance. Moving on to the curtain banquet set, which draws from the charm of early 20th century European aristocratic fashion. The inspiration is clear at a first glance with the way the hair looks, as well as the rich emerald green of the dress, with its layer upon layer of the prettiest lace I've seen. It is the essence of luxury and probably just called as poor in 16 different languages. And I've seen the dress dyed in black. It is utter perfection. Both the earrings and gloves further accentuate that touch of royal elegance. The ring perfectly matches the sophisticated aura of the outfit, as does the folded umbrella, the epitome of refined utility and adorable vintage flair. While the shade of the green embellishments on her hat isn't my absolute favorite, I do love the unwavering grace it adds to the overall look. The same could be said for the lace stockings. Nothing too revolutionary, it's just there. Now the sleeves are an entirely different story. They make me envision the aura of aristocratic ballrooms, as I can imagine their every flutter with each step taken. The shoes are very delicate but are mostly hidden under the dress, so to get the most out of them we'd have to use them with a different outfit. For some reason they're giving me slight wedding shoes vibes, but that could be just me. Overall, on the versatility scale, it gets a 7 out of 10. While it will fit that vintage glamour niche very well, along with any regal or fantasy setting, it has limited adaptability aside from those settings, but I could be proven wrong. I don't have a lot to say on the 4-star set, just know that it really hits all my aesthetic points and I'm super excited to pull for it. The shoes are the main highlight for me, and while I disliked the glasses the first time I saw them, I have since slowly warmed up to them. As per the norm, we also get 3 limited loose 6-star items, out of which the little bunny earrings are my favorite. But the other 2 go really well with the elegant set as well. There are also the 5-star limited pieces, and I kind of need the froggy headband in my life. I also found it funny how it talks about cultivating into humans. We've had fish and flowers cultivate into a human form before in those wuxia, xianqia novels, and now behold the almighty cute frog. Random Swarovski swan earrings, and the weirdest item I have seen yet in this game. What is this tattooed on looking watch? I have so many questions, all of which will probably go unanswered. The makeup collection is really fun this time around, especially considering this lipstick is giving me a ton of good vibes. I mean, the goddess leaves a light kiss on her lips. I love them for this. The face paint pieces are also adorable. I've talked about the decom items in my previous first impressions video, so I won't go over them again to avoid being redundant, but you can catch that video as I will leave a link to it in the description. The only takeaway from this is the hair is an absolute must, but the rest I'm okay with either taking or leaving. Although the dress in red is evoking Romeo and Juliet vibes, which I kind of like. There's also a frame in the decom store, but I'm fine skipping this one. If I happen to have leftover decom currency, I might go for the far gaze pose instead. Speaking of poses, Gerald, my boy, blink twice if you need us to send help. I think he's good. My takeaway from all this is that I love this light chase to pieces and will definitely be doing pulls on my main account. I hope you found this video somewhat helpful, or at the very least entertaining. Let me know in the comments what your goal is in the upcoming Dance of Vanity light chase. Will you be pulling for completion, or are you banking on one specific outfit? I would also appreciate it a lot if you could like and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. Your support keeps me motivated to bring you all the quality ideas you actually want to see. Until the next video, stay sweet and may the orangey luck be always with you.